Hello, Brennan family. Welcome back to another week of Janelle McBride Financial Consulting. Let's get into it this week. All right, so the first bit of information that we are going to be discussing this week are Mrs. Brennan's bold holdings. Um, so I looked over at the portfolio again, and when looking at Mrs. Brennan's holdings, we can infer interest rates have gone up on her positions. Um, all of Mrs. Brennan's positions' fair market value have fallen below cost, and when interest rates go down, we can expect her fair market value to increase. Um, the next that we will be talking about is a 5-year, $10,000 Treasury note that is also being held by Mrs. Brennan. When looking at the duration of this note, we need to analyze the yield to maturity. The yield to maturity of Mrs. Brennan's Treasury note is 7.89. The note has semi-annual payments, so 2 payments a year, and we'll use the 10 years maturity date and divide it in half. We will also divide the yield to maturity and coupon rate by 2. We will um, a formula that we use to calculate the duration of 4.25 years with the information that we have gathered. The duration is what tells us of Mrs. Brennan's interest rate and principal payments, which will help determine future strategies. Next, we will be talking about the earnings per share of Stock D. The EPS of Stock D is about 6 cents, and the price earnings ratio is 2.5 or 25.2. The price per share is 17.04, and I calculated this by punching in an assortment of numbers to find that 25.2 times 0.068 is what gets us the price per share of 17.04. Next, we will talk about the intrinsic value of Stock B. Stock B has an intrinsic value of $39.31, and the dividend per share of Stock B is 57 cents. 57 cents divided by divided by 9 cents subtracted by 7 cents is what will bring us this number. I advise that Mark hold this stock because the intrinsic value is higher than the price per share. Although Mark has made a little bit of money off of it, I think that he should hold to put yourself in a better position.